Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to watch some AR defense replays, and for this week we have a new defense. Let me show you what it is. With Duo Dagger +6, soon to be +10 merge project hopefully for Arena among other things. Sigurd with X-Breaker for you know who, Fortified Cavalry for Otter with Slaying Hammer, useful as always, Seros, very good frontliner as always, and Chrome has Guard just in case against Ascended Fiorm, we never know, Nifo 7 slot, and finally Pioneer with Attack Speed Tactic, just to make sure that they get buff, especially Dagger. She needs attack buff because it helps Dagger survive a very strong hit eventually. So Dagger doesn't have an assist here because I want her to move first, at least after Sigurd, so that she provides Pathfinder for everyone. We have swap, 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 and change fate. Swap is very important here to make sure Dagger stays behind and not being exposed. She's a very important unit in my defense. So for this map I placed a fortress here to protect my Chrome against, turn 1 safe defense. We are going to see that a lot this week. Speaking of safe defense, I was considering placing a structure here to help a little bit against safe defense, but at the same time pushing it to the side means that my units now they have 1 and 2 paths to reach my opponent units. So I wasn't sure which setup was the best. I wanted to give it a try like this and see first how my opponents handle my map. So we have 1 real failure and 2 failures with sacrifices. So far it's not too bad. And here you are going to see that I think first, second day I had this version, but I wasn't satisfied because Sigurd has a tendency to move to the right side. Of course I know it's possible to place some structures on the rightmost column, but they can easily destroy those anyways, I feel. And if I place one next to Nifo on the right side, then it defeats the purpose of having Sigurd on the right side. And this is a preparation you're going to see very often. They place a unit 3 spaces away from Nifo because she's a cavalry, she cannot cross the trees, and they hit and run very often by attacking Nifo first. I was expecting this, to be honest, so it doesn't really matter. Gentle Dream effective, very deceptive, and swap triggering 2 times so that Dagger now can't be killed. And for this match we have, well, Fiorm, not Ascended but Bridal Fiorm, and she can be troublesome. I see her a bit more often now that I am not using Sarah anymore. I still haven't lost against one of these people using Bridal Fiorm, at least not yet, so I'm still not convinced about using Sarah, but I like using Sigurd in defense. I think he's a funny unit, but the problem is that I don't know if in the future I'm going to use Sigurd often in defense, and that's because of the new GHB blue mage named Riev. I have this feeling, although this guy is probably not so useful in AR offense, he's not mandatory, but I have this feeling, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel people will use him in offense because they hate Sigurd. So if that happens, then I will have to stop using Sigurd or Brave Arm. Unless I use Sarah, it's another possibility. Using Sarah is a possibility with Sigurd, but matching HP isn't always easy, and I don't like HP seal. So here I probably got lucky because, well, you know, without assist, dagger moves first, and this provides Seros another movement. It's very difficult to kill Seros, really. She's no joke. So like I said before, we will see next time if I decide to use Sarah again with Sigurd, because I really like Sigurd in defense. Like I said, he's funny. Maybe turning the animations on because it's quite a funny approach that they are trying.
You're the best. By your side.
So you can probably understand, if she wasn't a bonus unit, she would die to Fjorm, but like I said before, I want to plus 10 dagger, so I know she can make it against the average Ascended Fjorm. With flowers and buff, she can definitely survive Fjorm and cause some trouble.
On your guard. Know the strength of Asker.
And this is a little bit sad. Really, really sad.
Out of my sight.
You're not alone.
So we have Arden, one of the best near save probably. And this one is the turn 1 showcase safety fence. I hate this. However, the average safety fence turn 1 play is kind of disappointing. I see that quite often. They make a good move turn 1, but turn 2 they don't try to capitalize, they just wait for me to attack them, and bad things happen like what you're seeing right now. The most dangerous stuff with respect to safety fence is that turn 1 you initiate and kill someone, my defense stays still, doesn't move, and then turn 2 you capitalize and kill everyone. Because I think if you don't capitalize and just wait doing nothing on turn 2, the safety fence is not too dangerous. But there are still some people who play the safety fence well and they just destroy you completely. Yeah, again, safety fence. Very funny stuff. So this stuff here is the Fury plus push combination. And that's why I like the Speed Ceros. I know some people would try Gale Force Thor with Wings of Mercy, but that means you have to outspeed Ceros, and if you fail, you can't kill her, and this is sad. On the other hand, keeping the floor guard allows you to make doubles even if I negate your follow-up and I am a lot faster. There are some very strong, highly invested Yuri in these defense replays. However, here they didn't see the increased movement of Sigurd, so that's happening. Speaking of which, you know, this level 1 Dancer or level 1 Bernadetta, etc. Gale Force, I was thinking about making an article, writing an article on my blog, because it seems to me that this is, I don't know, unnecessary. There are so many, you know, different scenarios for which having a level 1 dancer hurts you much more than anything else. And I think playing with Gale Force, especially right now, there are so many different methods that the level 1 Gale Force is very gimmicky and not necessary. I haven't used this kind of method and I'm doing well. So I think about writing something about this very soon, probably. But I will keep you updated on this when this happens. So we have Fjorm. Probably not a good idea, armored boots. It's really surprising that my minus speed Nifo avoids a follow-up from Lysithia. I'm surprised, really. And this one is another very strong Yuri plus 10, Erika plus 10, and Kagero plus 10. Fast save, the first time I'm seeing this. It's interesting. And the effects, no much. Maybe allowing combat animation for this one. So the same thing happens here. They will try to attack It wasn't that one. I think that was, I was confusing with the other replay. But this one he messed up, I think, because he didn't see the Wings of Mercy dance. After the boat tower triggered.
You've had your fun.
Yeah, this is a strong hit. I mean, even if he can't double dagger, she obviously died. I think this is the one I was thinking about. The hit and run. So Ilyana, fast save, spider plush, and Bride of Yom. I don't know why I don't like these two versions of Yom, Ascended and Bridal. So yeah, this is the one, hit and run. So he decided not to break those chairs and let my units move to the right side. And Chrome cannot also use Change Fate because he's also isolated and not just puny. And as you can see here, Diopony can now dance, and that's why I'm not always bothered with, you know, the isolation. Usually what happens is that when people play isolation, they isolate one turn one of my units, and after that they fail to predict where the dancer is moving, and the next turn my dancer is not isolated. So now the Pathfinder gives Chrome an extra movement, and this is Gentle Dream, so dagger move free space, and this is over. And this is a rematch. Another one, Yuri, Corinne. I expect to see Corinne very often from now on. And yes, I talked about this earlier, Riev is kind of concerning. I don't think, again, he's so necessary in offense, but if people use him, I have to find a solution. Because this guy is not just that he stops Sigurd, he inflicts so much debuff on everyone.
Tear him to shreds!
And Riev also has a lot of HP. When you think about it, he can use double HP plus outpost die. So if you are really having trouble with Ascended Fjorm, you can use outpost die, and that will help you a lot for your ranged attackers.
Coolest!
And in fact, the C slot can also be times pulse. I mean, not times pulse, infantry pulse for Riev. So he can be useful even if
I don't think so.
there is no Sigurd around. But just to stop Sigurd, I don't think he's useful. I think he's annoying because he inflicts so much debuff on everyone. And this is what makes him more annoying. You really hate Sigurd. You have to do this.
Corin's the coolest.
Okay, that's it. So yeah, that was a nice week, I guess. So yeah, probably maybe you won't see Sigurd very often from now on. I'm really afraid they are trying to do everything they can to stop him. So thanks for watching.